Hello, hello, hello. Once again, welcome to our midnight feature presentation, for it is always midnight somewhere, and we have some exciting news. Exciting news that we need to make sure actually works. Well, the exciting news still does work. That being, we've built ourselves a new laboratory. We're mooching off some public Wi-Fi, so there may be some chops and edits on the stream, but yes, we have a little power source here, though it seems to be very limited. It is solar powered though. Of course, it's always midnight where we are, so that's going to be an issue. And yes, had a friend come over. They got us a lot of supplies so we could start building an underground laboratory, which made it harder to get to the free Wi-Fi, we are aware. But you know what? It's better than nothing. There we go. Oh, now you play! Now you play! As you can see, we've already had some difficulties. Of course, now the music plays, after we don't need it. We're still getting everything set up. Oh, Mike's speaking a bit. We're still getting everything set up. But we're also hoping that the audio quality is better. Sorry, we're just listening to our own voice. Alright. Sorry for the stretch of silence, but we are very excited. We've built a new underground laboratory. We have a small portable power source, though it seems that our laptop could also use an upgrade in terms of its battery life. We tried going without a power source for it, and it went down to 50% within 10 minutes. So we suppose that's what we get for always leaving it plugged in when we use it. That and this laptop being years old at this point. Guess we'll have to look up how much a laptop battery goes for. But anyways, yes, this is some exciting news. It's very small. Still has a lot of work to be done. Needs a lot of furniture and tables and the like. And of course, we have nowhere near the amount of materials needed in order to rebuild our interdimensional traveling device. But it is a start. And the start is better than staying in the same place again and again and again. And hey, the audio is probably a lot better here because it's closed in. So that's nice. That means we can record things in here. Very good. We're excited for the altars that are coming in after us. We're a bit giddy. We're just imagining what they'll think when they see that we have our own little place. Again, still have to get things set up, but we have a good deal of things nice and ready. Sorry. A nice thing about it now is, of course, we can now get comfortable. Whoops. Okay. Pooh! Pooh. What's that smell? What is that? That is... What is that? Hmm. That is not a smell we're used to. We hope it's not a horrible smell. It's just troubling that there is a smell. Oh wait, is that like a detergent or something? Can't smell it when we put our faces up to the blanket, but... Hmm. We had these recently washed, so... That's very good. But yes, there's a lot to celebrate. Also means we have a more reliable place to sleep. We had to set up a small mattress, but hopefully it won't be too much issue, and if not, we have a little backup plan. This little ottoman here, that we found on the side of the road, of course. Can't exactly afford to buy one. And yes, the mattress is an air mattress. Again, humble beginnings. Again. At the very least, we have made ourselves a new laboratory. Laboratory, we should say. Though we always feel a little pretentious pronouncing it that way. Even though we probably shouldn't. But, anyways. Oh, we already have some viewers in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are celebrating the fact that we have... Whoops, our motto. We are celebrating the fact that we have a new laboratory. It's nothing much, but it will work for what it is. It also means we have a greater deal of privacy when streaming. We don't have to worry about others, and the sound is more closed in. Not by a whole lot, but still. It's nice and underground, so it's hard to see. We still have to do things like dismantling our old tent, handing them off to a friend. But yes, we are very excited for a new beginning to the tale of the mad. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't feel that cold, but we can visibly see our breath. In any case, we are very happy that we have somewhere of a stable place to live now. Yeah, a perfect little mad scientist's laboratory. Hmm. Need to work on the lighting though. We do have a built-in... A friend... That same friend who helped us set this up is planning on getting us some lanterns. Ooh, so that's exciting. Uh, we are very much overjoyed to finally have a stable place to be. A base of operations. A mad scientist's laboratory. uh, well, we already miss our Tesla coils and our automatic lightning. Usually it's tuned to start making electronic sound as soon as we start a maniacal laugh. But c'est la vie. Oh, whoops. Of course we're having trouble. Yes, as you can imagine, The place we are streaming from does not have the best reception. No. Does not have the best reception. No. Our stream looks terrible. There's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Does it at least sound? Does it at least sound? Does it at least... Okay, the audio at least sounds fine, which is the most important bit. Very well, very well, very good. Sheesh, our mic is peaking. It doesn't sound like it on the VOD, but we can see it go into the red. Actually, is... This is ultimately a stream just to test things out. It might not last very long, depending on how long our power source is willing to hold. At the very least, it seems our audio is coming in. Uh-oh. Yeah, the stream is chugging along. This may not be the best place to stream after all. But at the same time, what were we supposed to do? Build it above ground? We should know internet would be hard to reach from the ground, but I really thought it was close enough above, and what else were we supposed to do? Build a big gaudy metal thing that is just clear to see from walking down certain paths. So no, we just had to. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. With any luck, that's of course if we're lucky. When this thing charges slower than it loses power. The laptop, we mean. We need to work on getting a new battery of some sort. Alright. Okay. Needs a new battery. Honestly, needs a lot of fixing. There's a little bit of yellow around the edges of the screen, which is not good, we'll have you know. At the same time, uh, the thing's far too fragile and delicate to where we want to mess with it, you know? So we're in a bit of a tricky situation. We can't fix the damn thing, but it's still struggling. We're worried if we try to break down its components, we'd do best to bring this to a person who specializes in laptops and the like. We specialize in things like quantum mechanics, not so theoretical physics, literature, reality engineering, interdimensional travel, of course, and of course, a little bit about neuroscience, and of course, as various other mad scientist related tasks, including Of course, the reanimation of the building of automata, and an evil laugh. That last one we can do easily. You could say we're a professional in that regard. Oh dear. The thing's already running low. Uh, these are not ideal streaming conditions, it turns out. Damn thing's already halfway. The laptop must be draining energy fast. It's supposed to last quite a bit longer. This does mean that our stream will be worryingly. Oh. Closing this might help. Probably not by a ton, but it might help. Okay. So, our scientific inquiry for the stream was this. Can we stream from our new laboratory? And the answer is yes, but barely and not for very long. Thankfully, as we said, our power source is solar powered. Of course, it is not a sunny day out, so we're kind of stuck in that regard. Sorry for constantly glancing at the thing. We're just making sure. It's not fair, you know? It's just not fair. Oh, what do you mean by it's not fair? We mean it's not really fair that we had to live like this. We're proud of what we've built here today, but, well, for one thing, it still has a few days until it's fully finished. For another, it's clear that there are lots of problems we need to work on, including the availability of internet and power supplies. That last one we can work on more easily. Not so sure about. We forgot what the other thing we said was. We're a mad scientist, not an absent-minded professor. Maybe an absent-minded mad scientist. Yes, we're not a ditzy genius. We don't think. We've been listening to one of Dan Bowles' rap songs. The Creeper rap. Boom, boom, boom. I can't stop singing this bloody tune, tune, tune. We mention it because it is stuck in our head and it is heavily distracting us. Oh, the other thing to mention was internet. We're not sure we can build a Wi-Fi router with what few materials we have. We definitely don't want to risk getting in trouble by interfering with the Wi-Fi router of somewhere else, like like nearby restaurants or a public library. But yes, this is all rather unfortunate. At the very least, we've been getting views. Good. Oh, great. Figures. Okay. Sorry we're having more streaming trouble. Oh! uh, Looks like we are still streaming. Apparently. Um, yes, just checking back at the stream. It is extremely choppy. This place may be better for pre-made recordings and the like, but streaming, we suppose we'll have to go back to our old ways. But at the very least, it's going to be a good place. we aren't able to we weren't able to make much gizmos and other inventions. But at the very least, it's stable shelter, plenty of room for the experiments, and to continue our work, as well as just a nice place to rest our weary head. Okay. Pardon us, we're pretty tired. We've been active all day. And all night for that matter. At the very least, we'll be able to warm up, get snuggled somewhere. We just have to find out where our air mattress is, and damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on, we've built you. Can't you have more power for us? Well, unfortunately, it looks like we'll have to end our stream a bit earlier than normal. A lot earlier than normal, in fact. But we also started it earlier than normal. So, it's not all too bad. In any case, thank you for watching our Midnight feature presentation. And while this presentation may be over, remember, it is always midnight somewhere. Wink, 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 damn you! Wink, wink, wink. Thank you. Thank you, and good night. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Just glad I didn't lay on any metal. Have a good night, all of you. Sweet dreams.